So you say you put me so much stress. Hello, everybody. Today we are talking with an Indian animal activist from Mumbai. His name is Nikhil. He's taking care of about 200 dogs and many, many cats as well. And he also has a lot of rescues at his home. He's keeping and taking care of. Right, Nikhil?
Yeah, yes, absolutely right. And in this work of mine, my parents also work very hard in supporting and helping me always. And my mom has been feeding the strays from past 10 years now.
Okay, so this is why you also started to feed and take care of animals because of your mom, because your mom was doing it and you love animals as well.
Yes, not really, but this happened long time back, like 20 years back when I was a very small kid. Me and my friends used to play cricket on the ground outside. So once, one day, one ball just went outside the boundary wall, and I went searching there. That's where I found a bunch of puppies. There were almost 8 to 9 puppies, and they were feeding on their mother's milk. I was so amazed by this incident. I stayed there and I was cuddling all the puppies and the dogs. I never returned with the ball back. My friends, they, I think so, they were waiting for me to Nikhil will bring back the ball, and I never returned. They went back home, and my mom was like, "Where is Nikhil?" All the children came back home. Where is Nikhil? She asked my friends. Then they said, "Oh, Nikhil did not came with along with us. We don't know where did he went." Then my mom went searching here and there, and that's where she found me playing with the puppies and then mom. And then she gave me one packet of biscuits. She told me, do one thing, feed them the biscuits because they might be hungry. So you feed them the biscuits. So it was 5 rupees biscuits, which at that time I gave them. And whenever I used to go down, those puppies used to be there. So I used to buy one packet of biscuit, go there, feed them, and then go anywhere. So the same way I used to go to the school also. First I used to feed them, and then I used to go to my school, or else I wouldn't go to anywhere. And soon as these puppies got bigger and bigger and bigger. Some of the puppies, they couldn't stay alive because some puppies come weak, they are not so well built. So some of them died in front of me. But at that time, there were no vets, and I used to stay in Thane. The Thane was a very rural area 20 years back, and at that time there were no vets, and even my mom did not know, to take the dog, to take the puppies to the vet. So I used to cry a lot. I used to name all the puppies. This one is Lucy. This one is. I used to name in my own words only. I never. I was problem having the speech. I wasn't able to speak so much. So I used to name them whichever with their color, blacky, orangey, like this. Like this, I
Okay.
used to name. I never used to
Okay.
name by the real name. I used to, that orange colored dog, that black colored dog, that white color puppy. This way I used to say.
Yes.
And
I'm sure
when
that one was,
yes, and
sorry, I'm sure that one you called Kalu, right? Kalu.
yes, Kalu. And then they grew like 4 months, 5 months. And my cousin, I mean, my mother's sister, she used to come, she used to stay nearby to our area. So whenever she used to come, so she used to see, oh, those puppies used to surround me and they used to play with. and I was 3 years old at that time. And first they were this small, okay, and after 4 months they were this big, and I was still small. I was still 3 years old. No, three. I was 2 years old. 2 years old. You can imagine I
Okay.
was just like this. And they used to ponder over me.
To
And
push
my
you actually.
yes, and my mom's sister, she used to get very I mean she used to get scared of them. I mean, how Nikhil can, Nikhil doesn't scare, whereas other kids used to scare them, because their mom gave them this mentality, right? Oh, dogs bite, they do this and all. But my mom did not say this thing. My mom said, give them biscuits, be with them. She did not created a scare in my mind against the
Yes.
dog. So
Hmm.
from that time onwards, I'm very much good with the dogs.
Okay. Okay.
And
That's a
they used to
beautiful
ponder
story.
over me, and they used to scratch over me. They were puppies, right? So they used to, Nikhil, who is Nikhil? He used to feed me like this, and I used to fall like this, and they used to lick my face, and these things used to happen. But eh, many of my friends, they never used to come near to me. They say, Nikhil is there. Nikhil is with the dogs. Don't go near him, or else the dogs will bite you. They were so. Hello, hello.
Nikhil. We have connection issues.
Yeah,
We're
sure.
having connection issues.
Yeah, sure. You can ask another thing.
Okay. So you said that some of the puppies did not survive. So maybe we can talk about animals' condition in India, because I know there are a lot of stray animals in the streets. Dogs, mainly dogs and cats, but I think maybe other animals like cows or something. And I know the animal live in very difficult conditions. So maybe we can talk about that. You can tell us about all this.
Are living in difficult condition because mainly of two reasons. One reason is of one individual, and the other reason is of the government's failure to sterilize the dogs. And the first
Yes,
foremost reason is people are not adopting the Indian breeds. They are buying foreign breeds. They want German Shepherd from Germany, but they don't
yes,
want the Indian
okay,
the use.
yep,
No, you say make in India. Make you wanna use home products. Okay, so why not in this sector also? Why don't you adopt an indie dog? So many puppies are there on the streets. They died due
yes,
to. If I say about Lucy, how her condition was on the streets. You see, she has to live in the garbage or the other thing. If I had a
yes,
good, I could have kept them. But currently, I live in a chawl. It's a society. Okay, so many people are there. Still, I face so much um, rest, what's opposition from those people. They say,
yes.
"Why are you taking care of animals? Why?" My Chinky, he just went outside. Okay, his condition was so bad. He went outside, the next building, and he fell there. And she was saying, the person from the neighbor, okay, she was saying, it's a garbage, please pick it up, please pick it up. She was saying such a
Oh,
bad mentality they have.
s- so
She says,
you could.
why are you taking care of animals? The I mean, I cannot keep the Chinky in a one basket. And the other day Chinky died, the bigger
Oh,
Chinky, he died.
yes, I remember. Yes,
Was so bad. He went outside and he fell there. So I had to go down and go to their building and take Chinkies and again put it in a basket. And she was blabbering shit about me that
yes,
this, because of these people we are getting so much this. They are saying due to our cats, the environment is getting dirty. That's what they are saying. Means even
Okay.
after doing such good work, I get opposition from people. Why? Because they are uneducated people. Okay, they don't know what love is. Just a minute. Yeah.
And it's also about respecting every kind of life, may it be
Yes.
human, may it be a cat or a bird or a dog or anything. Um,
Actually, my move was, going outside the window. That's why I called him up.
okay.
You see, he is over here. He was going
I
outside. But I gave him these treats now. I have to care extra lot because I live on the third floor and
yes,
very young and he can fall. That's why I have to take.
yes, of course. So, um, I saw many of your followers asking an update about Lucy. Could
Yes,
you see her and mom and the other pups?
yes, yes. Lucy is getting all well because she had only the maggots mom.
Yes.
Her maggots they healed and now she's all okay. Even the
Okay.
other puppies, because she had laid the puppies in some garbage area,
Yes,
and
I
my mom saw it first and she saw so much wound. One puppy, her sibling, it died. Only Lucy was left. We immediately cleaned all the maggots, but the maggots were so much. I mean, people. I don't know who did that crime. I don't know, but it was so bad. I don't know who pelted stone on such innocent creatures.
yes,
I mean, bad they have done to you. See Lucy's face. Do you think she can do anything bad or she can do any harm to anyone?
of
This is
course.
just uh, I must say, prank. People are doing prank on dogs in India. They
Yes,
think that they are not living beings. They don't have a heart. They don't have feelings. They just no. This is just a dog. We can throw a stone, but we don't think in that way. Yeah, this doesn't feels good. It's,
yeah, it's really bad. But I think we won't stop some people who don't love animals. But if you don't love them, you should not harm them because
harm
um,
them.
they
Perfect.
they also belong to this planet, and we can all live together. Why harm this one or this one? If you don't like, then let them live. They don't do anything bad. It's also their place.
And also, many people adopt the dogs and then they leave the dogs. They
Yes,
think that you know that if we are not able to take care of them, just leave them somewhere. But this what happens, the dog is, if it's with a puppy from with you and he's not understanding, he doesn't has understanding of the outer environment, how other dogs live. Okay, if he had been with his mother outside, so he would have known, right? We have to eat from the garbage, we have to search the food. But the
yes,
good dogs which are adopted, they don't know how to search for food.
of
How will
course.
they, if you abandon them, how will they travel? How will they know there is food inside the garbage? They have to find it. Who will teach them?
Mm,
These
of
dogs, they get bitten by other dogs also. Okay, other stray dogs don't allow them in their locality. And second thing,
mm,
they don't get the food. Okay, and they are so used to with the home food that they won't eat from the garbage and they would
yes,
die due to hunger. This is what happens with abandoned dogs.
yes,
In India,
and
you can see so many breed dogs also. They have been abandoned. Breed dogs being abandoned. Retriever,
yeah,
golden retriever, German Shepherd. They are getting, abandoned. So I get those calls also. But where to keep such dogs? The question is where to give such dogs, because I can
Yes.
feed the dog, but the place, where can I give the place for them? Because immediate adoption cannot happen, because people say they want to adopt, but they don't ask their parents who are actually owning the home. They get
Yes.
the 1 or 2 days and their parents start shouting at them. First and foremost thing is you should take the responsibility of, if you are loving a pet, you should have the ability to clean their poop also. They will
Yes.
poop, they will pee, they'll poop in someone's neighborhood. You have to pick it up. You
Yes.
cannot ignore.
You also have to pay the vet when they are sick, and and it's many years. You know that you don't take for a week or for a month. It's many years when you take an animal, may it be a dog or a cat, then they live at least 10 years. So you know that you have to take care of them at least those 10 years.
And it's, you have to take care of them like a baby.
Yes, of course,
Don't
and teach them things and take care, bring food, water, care, and love. Also, they have to be loved. The abandoned dogs must also be, you know, they must feel so sad when they have been living with the humans and they are left in the streets. They have no food, no shelter, and no more love. And they also have those bad people hurting them, annoying them. It must be so hard for them. Or it
yeah.
is.
My cats don't
Do you
allow
see?
me to. Okay. If you see, he's moving here.
Move.
You see, this is, I mean, they are very jealous of the phone. Why
Yes,
he's
they want
talking on
to.
the phone? See, cannot see this.
They want to be on the video. Nikhil, I want to be there on the video.
What he is. They're all chaplus. This is Mududi. Mududi. Mumu.
And he is so cute.
I hope, this is my plan, if, like, in cities we have so many dogs, okay? So if we make shelters in rural areas, okay, so the accidents which are happening in cities, so many dogs, cats, they get run over by the bikes, cars. So what you can do, you can just take the dogs and transfer, give them a shelter in a rural area. You can give a big space, you keep the dog food, you keep the food, all stuffs there. You keep some people, who will work for them, of their cleanliness or not cleanliness, just leave them in a, a boundary like space. You will put the food there, 2 time food they require. So even that much is enough for them, then they are free to roam here and there, the trees are there. That would be a good environment for them, yeah. Because in cities so many people, they rash drive, and this happens, and the feeders, the rescuers have to take them again and again to the vets, and it costs so much.
Yes.
See,
Moo.
it costs so much, and once a dog breaks his bone, his limbs is lost, then it cannot be, it takes time. And who will rescue the dogs who is, lost his leg? How can we mend?
Yes.
If you see, if you roam on the 4 legs, okay, and you are on the highway, and someone just, you are like 6 feet, 5 foot 6 feet, so you are visible by the cars, okay, cars can see you. But what about the small kittens, small puppies? They're very small. You just imagine you are sitting here and there are big planes crossing on the roads. That's what they feel every day. And they can hear more than us. In India, there are so many festivals, okay? and while they celebrate the festivals, they make the noise also. Like in many
Yes.
processions, they use DJ. DJ means big sounds, noise. So due
Yes.
to the mental health of dogs, cats, they start screaming. They don't like the noise. The decibels, it's more than the decibel. Our humans can hear up to some hertz, okay, some 20,000 hertz, but they can hear up to 40,000 decibels, and that's not good for their ears, and that
Yes.
damages. So because of humans, they get they get disturbed. Their mind gets disturbed, and we talk. And in India, people complain about the dogs because they bark.
Yes, but they make less noise than humans.
Yes. So if so much procession goes on, this Ganpati procession goes on, this female gods, their procession goes on. At that time, people make so much noise with the drums, with the those musical bands. At that time, you don't oppose them that they are making noise. And
Yes.
why do you oppose the dogs when they are barking? The dogs have a natural instinct. They will bark. Yeah,
Of yes.
it's a nuisance. They say, some people they say it's a nuisance. Stray dogs cause a nuisance. It's not a nuisance. Yeah,
Yeah.
they're speaking in their own language, and we humans are, using drumsticks, big noise, speakers. That's creating a noise, and not the dogs.
They are afraid of all this and they have to that's well that's really bad, and the problem is that they should be sterilized so that there are less dogs, because every year new litters of kittens and puppies come, and then even if some are killed in the streets or by vehicles or some people maybe, the population is growing, so maybe the government should do more for sterilization so that the
But
population
the
becomes
government,
smaller.
Indian government doesn't work on properly. You know, rabies vaccination. Okay, the company name is Pfizer. Okay, it's
Yes.
UK from company UK based company. Okay, that vaccination, if we go to a private medical shop, it costs you almost 250 rupees. Sorry, 253. Yeah, 300 rupees for 10 shots. So how much does one shot cost? 30 rupees. Okay, if you buy from a medical shop. So these
Yes.
medicines the government procures free. Okay, procures free for
Okay.
the dogs, so that the dogs get anti-rabies, so that our
Okay.
country goes anti-rabies. It's
Mhm.
rabies-free country. Like many
Rabies free.
countries, United Kingdom, it's a rabies-free country. Even France, many European countries are a rabies-free country. So whenever we have to transport our pet from here to other countries, we have to show the certificate of rabies shot is done, vaccinations are
Yeah,
done.
the same here. It's the
Yeah.
same here.
So or else they put in 15 days quarantine to see if the dogs don't show any such behavior. So in
Yes.
other, they are showing so much development. And India here, on the other hand, we procure the free vaccinations, we sent it to the local government. But when it comes to the state government, what happens? They, they sell it to the local medical shops, and they don't use those free vaccinations for the dogs.
Okay.
You see, this thing is happening in India. You know,
Yes, that's bad.
even yes, and they are charging 250 rupees per vaccination. Means we are ready to give 30 rupees, but you shouldn't charge so much.
Yeah.
250 rupees How can a normal person, if I was a small kid, okay, I don't earn any money, okay, if I did not have this page, then would I be able to sponsor so many dogs? Was I able to do 5,000 rupees payment for the vaccination? No,
Yes,
because
of course.
government is not doing anything, okay. And even if they do, they will use expiry dated, outdated vaccines for the
Oh,
dogs. Yes, and this has happened, due to which many dogs and cats, they have got, they have died due to such false vaccinations. So that's why
okay.
you have to check the bottle, whenever there is a syringe. So you have to check the expiry date of the syringe, whether
O-
it is of I don't have the bottle right now, but you have to check the syringe if it's in the manufacturing date. I mean, it shouldn't be expiry date. So, before the government doctor gives the injection, you just check the injection if it's
Yes.
expiry date or not. And
Okay.
second thing is, this thing, rabies, they are not doing good. Okay. Second, sterilization also they are not doing. One example I will give you. I wanted to take two dogs. They were female dogs. They could be pregnant in like 1 month or 2 months like this. So I had taken them to the government vet. I asked them, that please take them, because it was not possible to catch hold of them. Whenever these vans used to come, government vans are there in India. There are government vans who take the stray dogs for sterilization, but they
Okay.
come only when you call or complaint. You have to write a complaint that there are some two dogs in our area. They need to be sterilized. So what they do, they come at any time, not a fixed time, okay, and they come only on weekdays, not on weekends. So most people are not at home, so how will they locate the dog? So if there is no one, no complainant is there, then they just leave the dogs like that only. If there is a complainant, then they take their dogs, they take their names, and they do it for free, okay, they do the sterilization for free. But the sterilization, it's a process, okay. Whenever you take the dog to a sterilization center, you have to first take their blood reports, okay. You have
Yes.
to do the blood reports. These government people, they don't do the blood reports. They just randomly sterilize all the dogs without even taking, note of their health, the health of the state.
Okay.
And that's why so many dogs die. There have been several complaints against the government agencies that they are not doing sterilization well. Even the stitches that they use, they are of bad quality. The
Oh,
stitch, it's bad quality. So many dogs have died due to this. And
oh,
still,
that's good.
yes, very bad quality of, even the scissors, what they use to cut, they
Yes.
use it for many dogs at the same time, and they don't even clean it.
They don't sterilize between two dogs, and that's bad. If you do it, you got to do it right. So
Because,
what's the use
yes,
of doing if the
yes,
dog gets sick and die after that? What's
yes,
the
this
use?
will be infection. If one
Yeah.
dog has infection, it will spread to each and everyone.
Yes. And they
And this will,
already have a very hard life, and why to not to? Oh, I really cannot
yes,
understand.
cost cutting, funds come from the government. Indian government gives a lot of funds for this animal welfare. A lot of funds are generated. But these politicians, these government officers, they write the things. Okay, we did one dog operation. Cost is 3,000 rupees. So how much they will spend? They will spend only 1,000 rupees. Another 2,000 in their pocket.
Hmm.
This is called
That's,
corruption. That's why
yeah,
there is corruption in India. The same
yeah.
thing with the vaccinations. They ask for money 250 rupees. Okay, real cost is only 30 rupees. So they take 220 rupees in their pocket also. So not just with one, so many people they do. Okay,
Yeah. Hmm.
and no government body is set up to look after these things, that there is these things are happening. Because why? um, Dogs are voiceless. how will they say, they have been vaccinated or not?
Yes.
If I was there, if I was getting the vaccine, I will tell, no, oh, I got the vaccine. But they don't have a voice. So they cheat in the name of the animals.
Yes. Oh,
Very
that's
bad.
really bad.
They
Mm.
have to answer to the God. Nobody will see them, but they have to answer the God. Because,
Yes.
he always do the right thing. He won't spare anyone. If anyone does some bad thing, he has to pay the price. That's
Yes.
what so it's they are voiceless creatures, so don't take advantage of them. That's what I'm mentioning. But
Oh,
I spend the money on them for the vaccinations first. That's why I brought so many things. I spent almost 20,000 rupees for their vaccination this year just to
yes.
get them. I know people are not gonna fund me for this. Hardly people give 200, 300, because
Yes.
the post is for only one day. Okay, and I won't get 20,000 rupees in a one day. So sometimes I have to put from my pocket also.
Yes, of
But
course.
vaccination is the greatest investment that I've done. It
Vaccination
saved
and food as well. Food is a big cost also for your animals.
food. Food is okay. Food is not a problem. Okay, food I can manage because it's
Okay.
been so many years. I know how to cost cut, how to manage it perfectly. Just the thing is about vaccinations. Vaccinations, it should be perfect, and I'm not a doctor. I have to call the doctor. So
Yes.
he charged per dog 100 rupees. First he used to charge 200. I told him I don't have money. I told him, then he said, okay, 100 rupees I will do. So 10 dogs in Goregaon I did in 1,000 rupees.
Okay.
Took all those ice box I kept in it and I went. So I gave them rabies. After 15 days I gave them 9-in-1 also. And now the puppies are so in good condition, or else I would have to spend I mean thousands of rupees on them. If one
Yes.
gets the disease, everyone will get the disease.
Hmm.
And cost of treatment at any private clinic is not less than 500 rupees. Wherever you have to go, you have to take in the 500 rupees. So that's why I
Okay.
keep money in my account. At least I keep 10,000 rupees in my account. Sometimes they may ask any amount, so you have to be
Yeah.
ready with the amount.
Okay.
So
That's a good thing.
because
But
no one gonna pay for you at that time, you have to keep the money for yourself.
okay. And if some people want to help you with your work, then how can we do it? Of course, maybe you got help from people in India, but when we stay abroad, can we bring some help to you?
Yes, you can send me help via the donation link also. But other than this, you can share my post with the other people, you know
Yes.
so that I get more exposure, because as many people share the work, many people get to see it. Like if I share one post on a story, at least 100 people will see it. Okay, and from them at least one will donate, at least one person will donate. So that's why I
Yes.
share ask people to share the post, because as much as you share the work, so people get to see, okay, there is he's doing the work. And you know and it's not about scamming anyone, because I always do the live. I always believe in live videos. Whenever I do the live videos, people know it that he is with the dogs, and I'm not always with the thing, pictures and all those things.
Yes.
Whenever my post comes up, I am myself in the video, or I am with the pictures. Even I click the vaccination pictures with me. See this
Yes. Yes.
vaccine I got. This is the bill. This is the cat, and
Yes.
this is donation detail. So
Okay.
very, if I put it single-handedly, people what they do, they screenshot it and they put it on their own story.
Okay.
and they scam people. They say, "Oh, we brought the vaccinations. That's why I have to put the watermarks on my things."
Yes, yes,
We used
I
to
saw.
when I did not thought that there are scammers in this Instagram. They used to click the screenshot from my post and they used to post on it.
Yes.
And those people, I have blocked them, I have reported them. So many people were then, and so many people are still doing it. Okay, still when I am putting the watermarks. People have so advanced technologies. They remove the watermark from a
Oh,
video and
okay.
they post as their own videos. So
Yes.
such people are there. So they are. I don't think so. They will get good karma in their life.
Yeah,
That
sure. That's really bad to do such
coming.
things.
My plan is to to build one good shelter for
Yes.
the disabled dogs and the handicapped, blind dogs
Yeah,
and cats, because they need more. They
of
need
course.
extra. Yes. Because how will the paralyzed dog stay? His leg is like this. How will he stay on the road?
Yes.
Okay, so that's why I took this field of architecture so that I can build the flooring tiles as per their blind. Like it's like the same as humans. Okay, if a human is paralyzed, then he needs the things.
Yes.
Okay, I have a friend of mine. He is a automobile engineer. So he told me that he will build the wheelchairs for me, the dog wheelchairs.
Oh, great. Great.
I have done engineering, so my friends are from the same field. Like, I mean, we were in different classes, but I used to talk with all of them. So all are from
Yes.
electric engineering. Some is from electronic. One is from
Yes.
mechanical. So even they tell me, Nikhil, you are doing good work. So I tell them one thing. So if I need ever help from you, then you all will help me, right? I'm a civil engineer. I can build the shelter, but if I need the electrical wirings, I need switchboard, I need some electronic devices to control the mechanism. So you will
Yes.
do it. So one is an automobile engineer. So he told me that he will make the dog wheelchairs for me.
Yes. Great.
Yes, and
It,
you know,
together is the best, right?
yes, and everybody. I just want to find one veterinary doctor now who will
Yes.
do.
Yes, it could come, once a week or once every month to see what's going on, and if the somebody you can count on, if there is anything to for the dogs, one who is injured. I know there are so many dogs when they are rolled over by cars, they cannot walk anymore. I saw many dogs like this, and of course they are more like the blind dogs. They are more can I say this? I don't know the English for it, but I mean it's even harder for them than normal dogs because they cannot walk or they cannot see, so they are in danger more than the other dogs. But you should have a big shelter because so many dogs
Yeah,
to help and cats.
yes. So many dogs are there. So you know, it's so many people are there. My friends are there, but you know, nobody has this thing. That I will work for the humanity. I will do something for the people. Like I'm studying architecture now, so people are like more into interior designing. They wanna build interiors. Good interiors for the rich people, and for
Yes.
that they will get paid a huge amount. Okay, but I'm thinking for differently. I want to build a shelter for the animals, and I want to
That
build it in every city. Every city I want to build this.
oh
So
yes.
my thing, that's why I took this field, civil engineering and architecture. So I will design the structures, I will build this so good. It the animals feel like it's not a shelter, it's a bungalow. It's a luxurious bungalow.
Yes, it's their home, new home.
Yeah, because
Yes.
it's like, it's like I won't get anything from this. You see, there
True.
are many architects. They build the structure, they sell it. Okay, they get money. But here in this, I won't be getting any money, but I will get their blessings. I'll get the blessings from the dogs, from the cats, and
Agree.
that will take me ahead. I from first only I don't wanna be like a businessman, money making. My thing is first for them. If I get their blessings, that's my money. Because
Yes.
in life, everyone is running behind the money. So we shouldn't go behind the money. We should run behind humanity first, and that's
Ye-
lost. So many people
Yes.
have lost.
I agree with you. I agree
Or
with
people are killing even their parents for money.
you. Yes.
There's so many criminals, murderers. Only motive is money. Money.
Yes. So
That's all.
money rules the world
Yeah.
today. Yes. But what you plan to do is a really good thing. Saving, working for all those animals. I'm sure they're gonna be so thankful to you. They already are, but the next ones you're gonna save and so on, and you're gonna work for. That's a very good thing to hear you like saying this because not so many people uh, take care of the animals.
Because if many people will come, my load will become less. Like in Malad, I have to go everywhere. People call me from 2 to 3 locations. Then how will I go? I don't have a private car. That's why I put ambulance service. Ambulance, I can go anywhere. I can put on the siren. eh, Even policeman, yes, they will tell me, oh, go fast, Nikhil, go.
Mm.
Just only thing, I have to take care that petrol price is going high. I have to take
Yes,
care of, because I have to put that money aside for the petrol. At least 1,000 rupees I have to keep per day for petrol,
yes,
right?
hmm,
Because it is very high and ambulance is very big. It
yes,
it will cost, mileage is very less.
yes. So
That's why.
you can oh, I don't have the English for it. I'm sorry. Um, um,
Solar powered van.
yes, yes. So, there was another question that I wanted to ask you. It's about um, personal things. I know that you love the animals, but what else do you like? Do you like music? Do you practice sports? Do you want to travel? Do you go to watch movies? I know that you like Akshay Kumar. Do I say it right? Akshay Kumar?
What
Yes.
research is so perfect and powerful. I must say, you have Googled me so many times on Google, Nikhil Shirdankar, what he does. So you have removed all my information.
I know everything. I know everything.
Even my close relatives know it. And how you know it? You are a very good reporter. You re-
Yes,
so good.
I searched information and I could find it, but I won't tell you where. It's a secret.
Yes, I mean, your your agent,
Yes,
your CIA. You have a
yes,
CIA, private CIA, like
yes,
America.
yes, yes. I'm French detective. I don't know how you say this in English, but so I was right. Okay, I was right.
So, I love the sport karate because it's a self defense. Everyone should learn it, because in today's world, not everyone has the We live in a city. Most of the crimes are happening because of money. People are not having jobs due to this COVID things, and people, they are jobless. So they,
Yeah.
what they do, they don't have any work. They try to steal the money. Okay, so I've told to many people that you join this karate, you join martial arts, because you can take care of yourself. Okay,
Yes.
because I have also done it, and my weight has reduced, and my mental power has gone up. I can, when I started karate, I started to, my studies were, I never used to remember so many things. My memory power increased, balance increased, balance in life,
Yes.
how to have respect, how to, create one goal, how to take care of yourself, of others. And also, I played the nationals also. I went up to the nationals. I
Oh, wow.
bagged the bronze medal. Then I was called in the country, which country? Azerbaijan.
Oh,
Yes, for the internationals. So we had the internationals to go to Tokyo Olympics 2020. But I did not have the financial condition two
oh,
years back, and I couldn't go.
oh,
Uh,
that's
Even the other people who were with me in my category, there were categories, okay, in karate, like 65 kg plus, 75 kg plus. So I was in 85 kg plus category.
okay.
In 85 kg plus, there were 100 kg people, 120 kg people also. Okay, there was no limit. It was 85 kg plus, so everyone came. Even
Okay.
persons with tall height, those people came. And the competitor, there were two people who were, he got the gold and the other one got the silver. He was so heighted person. I was still his shoulders. I am 6 feet tall. I was still his shoulders, and
Oh,
my leg, it didn't reach his this. I could have bagged 6 points, but it reached only here. No points. And he kicked me over here, just
okay.
like this, and he bagged the 6 points. He punched me here because his shoulder level was only on my face. Once he gets the face, how much I will block? How much I will
Oh,
block? He removed my block, he punched me. And his weight was like 125 kg.
oh, so much more.
And so much more. And he was younger than me.
Oh,
He was 3 years younger to me. And he was so fat. I mean,
ye-
he came from a rich family. Like,
oh, yes, he could eat a lot and go. Um,
yeah,
okay.
he is
But
with a like person with a SUV, like. And
okay.
I was, I played normal karate, and I just went up till semifinals, and then in semifinals I lost the semifinal match to him, and then this person lost. I mean, he lost against the first person.
Okay.
So there are two bronze. So the fourth place I got it
Okay.
because son
That's good.
the first. Okay, if the first could have beaten him, if he could have lost, so I would be third. It's like this.
Yes. But reaching semi-final and finishing number 4 is really good.
Yes, at least I could do that.
Yes. That's really good.
I was not expecting in nationals that I could reach this much, but I did it. In state, I was gold first state.
Yeah. Wow, that's good.
Yes. We have both. We have one fight and one is kata. Kata is a dance. And our Indian Shorin Ryu Kyodokan Karate Do Federation, it's in headquarters is in Italy, and
Okay.
uh, one is in Okinawa. It's, I mean, our Oscar Higa sir is 10th Dan Hanshi. It's a respect. We don't say sir, we say Hanshi. Hanshi
Oh,
Oscar. Our
okay.
sir India representative, we call him Renshi.
Okay.
There is rank wise. Once you get the black belt, you are called senpai.
Okay.
That's
Like you have. Do you have
Japanese.
black? Do you have black belt?
Yes, I have black belt.
So we must be careful. We must be kind to you.
Yes.
We better.
I also started it just to impress women. I started it to impress one woman.
Okay, I understand now.
Not, I mean, not a woman, not a girl. When I was in small, I
Okay.
wanted to impress her. That's why I joined karate.
Okay, that's technique to impress the girls, right?
After 1 year, she left. I mean, I forgot her, but I continued my karate.
Okay, that's great. That's great. Sh-
10 years old when I started it.
Okay, and you still practice? Do you still practice?
Yes, I still practice it, but our sir, he teaches karate in temple. Temple is closed, so
Oh,
he's not able to teach.
okay.
Last time he taught in March 2020, 20th March, and
Well,
then 22nd there was lockdown. And
o-
then 1 year he hasn't taught us, but he is the best sir.
okay. And you cannot practice at home. No, you need to be two. You need to be two, of course.
All the thing will get damaged.
You will break the home, right?
Yeah. You see, this all my knuckles used to get black. All this used to
Okay.
get black. If you see my hands in my pics, this all used to get black
Okay.
because we used to, use our thumbs only. This to that's why this is very hard. This thing knuckles get very hard.
Okay.
Once you practice karate, knuckles will get so strong. So
Okay.
if you hit anyone, then it's gonna break.
Okay.
But you should practice every day.
Yes. Yes. A sport is good for the body, but it's also good for the mind. It's good for so many things. Makes you feel good, makes you healthy, and um, good for body and mind.
Yeah.
And do you like music? Do you like art, painting, or something? I know you study architecture, so you must be interested in arts, but which ones?
Yes, I like the painting portrait work. I draw portraits of people. You know,
You do?
cartoon portraits. Yes, cartoon portraits and real life portraits. I like to draw it.
Okay.
And
Could you do one for me? Could you do one for me?
for whom?
For me.
Who me? Yeah,
Me.
oh, yeah.
Yes, me.
Oh, yes, 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 yes.
Oh, and then paintings, and then clicking pics. No?
I like to build models. Small models of big buildings, then those architecture.
Okay.
I mean, this is the building, right? This is so we have to make one small building to show the planner. This is how building will look like. like this.
Okay. You like to do this.
Yes, and my passion is to teach students.
Okay.
Yes,
That's
because they
great.
are younger generation. If they will learn, that's why I'm teaching on one hand. I'm teaching engineering students and
Okay.
architecture.
Okay.
So I like to teach
Okay.
people, and I like the subject history, geography,
Okay. So
olden days.
you do
Yes,
so many things in your life. So many things, different
yes,
things. You must be very busy, right?
yes. Very busy. So that's why I'm thinking to make one clone of me so that he does more things.
Okay. Okay. You can even do two or three clones, so you can go on holidays and let the clones work.
Yes.
Yeah.
And what else?
Maybe we can talk about traveling. Would you love to travel? I know you cannot because you cannot leave your animals, but
Yes,
if
but
you could,
traveling is there, then I would love to travel to uh, Bordeaux, which is in France.
oh,
It's
you
very
want
beautiful place.
to drink wine? Want to drink
Drink?
wine?
No,
Wine.
no,
No,
no, no. Why no? I would
Bordeaux is.
love to. I would love to have macaroons, not President Macron, eating macaron.
Oh, the little cakes.
Yes,
Oh, great.
not
You
President Macron.
no, you won't eat him. I'm not sure it's very tasty.
Sorry, Mr. President, or else
Yes,
he will cancel the order of Dassault Rafale.
yes, many other ones to come. I heard India ordered 36 of them, and I think you got
120. 120.
oh, so many?
Yeah.
I heard only 36. 36.
Total 120 will come in India. 120.
So you're gonna be a superpower country.
Uh, no, not really. I think so. Kindness is the best superpower.
Yes, true, true.
If we win the opposition by love, then without any war, then that's what India is. India is a peaceful country. You
Yes,
see,
I know that.
India has
But
so many supporters. You see, every country is with India. Even the two North Pole and South Pole, the USA and Russia, they are
yeah,
friends with us and not with any other country. It's very
yeah,
miracle. It's like a miracle that we have close relations with both the superpowers.
yes, it's great. But I think Indian philosophy and you know you are also peaceful and kind, I guess. This is how I imagine India. You
Yeah,
have a different philosophy, different from us. So,
because
uh,
not always killing people and all those things is not here. Because
yes,
I think so. Animals are the most respected. Most people respect animals in India, whereas in other countries, you see cows. I mean, they eat for beef and all, but in India, cows are respected.
yes,
That's
they are sacred,
okay
right?
because of purposes. So if these things happen with all the animals in India, then our country will become the first vegan country.
Yes, that would be great.
Yes.
It's fun. we don't have so many people still eat meat, So very bad things happen in the slaughterhouses. They are also taken from a place to another by trucks or something, even when it's very hot or when it's very cold. They have very long trips to do. They are not, they really end their life. Sometimes the whole life is in bad condition because they never go outside or they never see the sun, and also the last hours of their lives are difficult, and that's really bad. I hope more people become conscious about this and know that we can eat tasty things and would taste also really good and to save all the animals and avoid